Yes, Ahmadiyya Youth, as I made an offer in my earlier video regarding the 1974 Parliament proceeding, ask a very simple question to Mr. Masroor Sahib, this one, that the claim was this, of Mirza Tahir Ahmed Sahib, that if the proceeding will be published, then half of the Pakistan will be converted to Ahmadi. Ask him that, okay, put aside half or whatever the situation, half Pakistan Ahmadi. The people who were listening all those days, like continuously, they were listening every day, the proceeding and the question answer session in the parliament, the member of parliaments and the other staff of the parliament, like a clerk and the PMs and all others. How come none of them was converted to Ahmadi? Not a single one, not a single one person out of those 400 or 500 peoples. Why your teaching, why your answers, why your response could not convince them? You are saying that the half of the Pakistan will be converted to Ahmadi if this would have been published. Look, the people who were listening all those days and face to face, they had real, like the face impressions and everything. That proves very clearly, it's a sign for you to point, to think, food for thought, that if none of them, not a single one person, have like gave a second thought about this one, then how come you can say? And you're talking about the Mirza Tahir Ahmed who made a claim. Mirza Tahir Ahmed Sahib was such a no, there are two situations. I don't know where I should put him, but of course he lied like anything. And we cannot see on this planet such a liar what Mirza Tahir Ahmed Sahib, because he had a plan in his mind and he started from there, that this is the conversion of every year from 1992 to onward. He's gone doubling and doubling of this one, 2 million, 4 million, 8 million, 16 million. Like, come on. He was just multiplying by two every year. He was such a liar. I haven't seen, because I know him personally, like I know Mirza Tahir, like we had a very good contacts with each other before he was a Khalifa. I mean, I was surprised that what is going on, in what hands he is playing. Is he doing intentionally, or he been forced, or he actually he was like a kind of to show off person, show his personality and all these things. So he started, because now you see, all of a sudden, the year he died, after like a couple of months, there was Jalsa, your annual Jalsa. Think about, all the figures were on his table. All the figures were on his table for that year when he died, 2003. But when Masroor came, and Masroor, in the very first Jalsa, he right away throw that away, because he knew that how I'm going to hide my embarrassment like this one. How I will say to the people that there is a 32. Think about that one. From 160 he have to make a 320. How he could do that one? So the thing is, like even you have seen this very Jalsa Salana, that the conversion of that one, that he brought it up just in hundreds and thousands, 2 lakh or something like that. How come? Would you consider this one, that when he was doubling all this, the conversion, it was the blessing of Allah? Now all of a sudden, the very 2003 when he died, there was like nothing over there. That, would you like it a curse of Allah? You should consider it curse of Allah. If you was considering before it's a blessing of Allah. So the thing is this one, they are lying like anything about the conversion. the same time about this one, that if the proceeding would be published, half of Pakistan would have converted to Ahmadis. I say they could not convince of one person, not a single one, out of those, the members and the staff of the parliament and all that. They could not convince a single one person. So ask, when Masroor Saab will be there, ask him that how come the claim was this, you are so much convinced. First of all, ask him, are you convinced that if this will be published, you think that the few people will be converted to Ahmadis? Definitely he have to answer that one. Then ask him, then how come, why the people who are watching daily basis, who are like face to face, none of them was converted to Ahmadis? Why? What is that? Ask these questions to him and stick with that one, and I hope I don't think he will answer your any questions. German youth, you have to ask this the questions. Write to him. I know he will not entertain your questions. He will not respond to your question. He is going to be mad. I know, but you have to get a courage, and you have to write down your questions and send through. And if you would have a chance, stand up and ask him the questions and let him speak in the public. And ask him, don't get help, just answer yourself. Let him answer by himself. I hope you will ask this one, that what a big lie this one, that the half of Pakistani, they could not convince a single one person from the parliament to convince their point. Okay, thank you very much. This thing will be keep on, and I'll give you some more questions. Thank you very much.